I had a sale on eBay, but there's a funny story to it. Let me get the light on in here because it's kind of dark. So it's back here underneath there. I'm going to have to move this out of the way to show you what it is that's back there, and I'll tell you the funny story in just a second. This is the item that was in that back corner of that closet. It's a Harley Davidson Pre-Lux motor oil mug. It's double-sided. I bought 4 of these, and I put them up on eBay as a set price, quantity of 4, and if you bought more of them, you would get discounted price. So I sold one a long time ago, and then I sold another one, so then I was down to 2. And I thought, well, I have 2 and they've been on there for a long time. I'm going to take one to my booth and keep the other one on eBay, forgetting to reduce the quantity. I woke up the other day to a sale on eBay. I'm like, yay, somebody bought the last 2 of these. However, I only had one in my emporium here in that back corner I just showed you, and the other one was in my booth. That is the funny part. Funny, not funny. But I made a plan. I was like, I'm going to quickly price a few items to take to my booth because I'm not going to waste a trip there. It's fairly close to my house, but I thought, let me just bring a few things and then I can restock my booth and then grab the mug, praying that it was still there. So where is the second mug? It's in my booth. So I gathered up a few items to put in my booth because I'm going to make it worth my while to drive out to my booth, which thank goodness is less than 5 miles from my house, which is fantastic. And so I'm going to put a few items in my booth, and I'm going to pick up the mug that sold, the second mug that sold on eBay. My booth is at the Craftique in Garden City, Michigan. Is the mug still in my booth? Yes, it is. It's hiding behind these. It's right there. Oh, there was 2 of these. One, oh, there's the second one. The second one fell down. For a second there, I thought it sold. Put those down there. Here we go. Put that down there, and then I'm going to put these items in my booth. Schneider pottery, some mini Pyrex, another Pyrex, tapestry, and this silver overlay bowl. On my channel is a playlist for my booth life. So it shows when I got the booth and how I started to put items into it and how it's evolved to what it is now. My latest video in the booth was how I transitioned it from fall items and put a bunch of Christmas in there. You can see there's a bunch in there already. I am already selling the Christmas items. Today, however, I brought in all non-Christmas items. So I rearranged a little bit. There is a few more items missing. So I did have some sales. I decided to put Snoopy over here. The other leaf, double leaf, sold, so I put the single one up here and put some more ornaments in there. I put these down here with Pyrex. Put the silver overlay in there. Oh, this is turning around. I gotta switch this the other way so that when it turns, it is that way. So I was able to retrieve the mug that I sold so I can put it with the other one and ship that out for my eBay sale. I'm so happy. I actually had this in my booth for less than what I had it on for eBay. I didn't realize that I had a quantity of 2 on eBay. That was a mistake on my part. I should have had a quantity of 1. This one I had for $15 in my booth, but it didn't sell, so that's okay. I sold it for more money on online. What's in the bag here? Of course, I walked around the mall and looked for anything that I could flip for a profit, and sure enough, I found an item. I did a 10-second walk around the mall. I wasn't going through each booth and looking for things, but I found something that is a deal. I gotta get it. I'll show it to you when I get home. Here is the second mug. I just got it out of my car. There's my booth number. I'm 4469 at the Craftique, and I had this listed for $15. I don't think I'm going to be able to get that off there without washing it, but my story came to a good end, which I'm so happy about. I had a feeling, because this had been there for a few months already, and it's kind of priced kind of high for a mug, unless you don't know about this particular one. I was selling these for $24.99 a piece. That's how much they go for. I had bought 4 of these, like I said in the beginning. I paid $1.99 for each of them. So this person bought the first one for the $24.99 and then got a 10% discount on the second one. So they got a pretty good deal. Going forward in the future, I'm going to make sure to be adjusting quantities on my eBay. If I don't want another situation like this again, where I have one item at home and one item in my booth. That's not good, because what if I had gotten there and this one had been sold? The other thing I'm going to make sure of, and I have been doing this, is as I price my items to go to the booth, I immediately go to my eBay, Poshmark, and Etsy and make sure to delist those items before it gets packed in my car and taken to my booth. So I have been better about that. I found a few of those items too at one point because I was so excited to stock my booth that I packed everything up once it was priced, took it to my booth, and then forgot to delist it. And then I was scrolling through, because I'm always scrolling through all my listings on my platforms, and I noticed, I'm like, wait a sec, that's at my booth, that's at my booth. So you always have to have a good plan around starting a new venture. Again, I am a new booth owner, so I am making rookie mistakes, and I'm correcting and learning from them as fast as possible. So what's in the bag? What did I buy when I was in the mall? Let me get the receipts out here. There's part of it. And the other part is in here. Oh, let me just unwrap it and then I'll show it to you. So I spied this chicken on a nest in one of the other booths. They wanted $5 for it, and I know I can flip it for anywhere between $18 and $22. So I thought, let me buy this. And that's another way I flip online all the time. I flip things for profit, and I also do that at the mall. I have bought multiple things at that antique mall that other booth owners, for whatever reason, had them priced pretty reasonable, and I was able to then purchase them, which gives them a sale, and then I can also sell it online for more, and I make money too. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.